What's up, everybody? And this is Danny looking at the GLAS.t Slim for the iPhone 5 by Spigen SGP. This product is a tempered glass screen protector that is a successor to their GLAS.t and GLAS.t.R, and it is 35% lighter and slimmer, but features all of the goodness of the last screen protector. So this is a bump up in specs, and what we'll do is we'll take a look at this case versus the GLAS.t.R, which I have currently on my iPhone 5. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing and see what comes with it. And what I'll do is I'll do a full install of everything that comes in here and give you some tips on how to put it on. So go ahead and remove that little sticker there, and you can see the void there, which is pretty cool. And let's go ahead and open this thing and see what comes in it. And right here off the bat, we get an alcohol swab, and I'll show you what to do with this. And you get a squeegee or a flat surface, and I'll show you what to do with that as well to get the bubbles out. And you do get some jelly home buttons there in multiple colors, and there is a serial number, and you do get a microfiber cleaning cloth as well. And this is a back protector that is also included, which is nice, and I'll show you how to install that too in this video. And here is the star of the show, the GLAS.t Slim, which is a thinner profile tempered glass screen protector compared to the original T and TR series, which the R series has rounded edges. And via Facebook, they said that the GLAS.t.R Slim was coming, so I'll also review that when that comes. So here are all the things that come with it, and if you're familiar with the GLAS.t series before, then the install's exactly the same, but all these little pieces play an integral part in the actual install. So here is a family member's iPhone 5, and you can see there are scratches all over this thing. It's hard to see if it's not in direct sunlight, but you can see that there's scratches on it, probably from keys, sand, different things from different normal wear and tear. So if you had a screen protector on this, you could protect it from doing this. So I just want to show you what a screen can look like if you don't put on a screen protector. So enough talk about that. Let's go ahead and install this thing. So take the alcohol swab that is provided and go ahead and wipe the surface of the screen. And why this is important is because we need to remove all the contaminants, the oil, and everything that's on the surface of the glass, so the GLAS.t Slim will go ahead and adhere to it much better. And it does also do well with dust, and you can see very, very clean now. So go ahead and take your brand new GLAS.t Slim and take off the back. It tells you where the back one is, and it says peel off here. And go ahead and take it off, and make sure your fingers are oil free. What I like to do is take my fingertips and go ahead and put them in the alcohol swab as well, so that the oil won't get stuck underneath. And it does happen, and it's happened on my prior installs before. So all you have to do is line this thing up and go ahead and drop it on there. And you can hit it in the middle if you want, but this one is going to circle in from the outside, and there you go. It's a pretty easy install, as you can see. And what you want to do is go ahead and take the squeegee and just squeegee out some of the bubbles that may be in there. There are little micro bubbles that are in there sometimes, and that's pretty much it. And look at how clean that install is. It looks really good. And when you turn on the screen itself, the clarity is beautiful. Sometimes I think the clarity is even better. My GLAS.t.R has been on my iPhone 5 for a long time, and the clarity is really good, and it's buttery smooth on your fingertips, and it's got that oleophobic coating, so oil is really easy to take off. But the one downside, as you'll see, is that the glass is a little bit thicker, so your regular home button will regress in a little bit, and it is a little bit annoying. So you can see that, but that's why they provide the jelly home buttons, so you can go ahead and put one on there and make it stick up. But my recommendation is to get the aluminum home buttons. They are sold separately for about $10, but they're very elegant and they look really good. So the aluminum home buttons here, very easy to install. You just put it right into the recessed part of it, and you'll feel it kind of click in there, and that's it. It's right in there. It's just put on by a little bit of adhesive. And a lot of people ask, how do you take this thing out? It's pretty easy. If you really want to, you can use a little bit of heat on there to get it off, like a heat gun or a hair dryer. But if you want to, a lot of times you can just stick your fingernail or something in there and just kind of get in between it and pull it right out. But it feels really good. Now, you can see with the Slim here that it is slightly indented in still, but it's not completely flush, but it feels really good. But that just shows you how much thinner this glass panel is than the TR. Now, the back side, go ahead and clean that off as well, for it comes with a back protector and it comes in 3 pieces. So you might as well just go ahead and utilize that alcohol and go ahead and clean it off really well. Get it as clean as possible, for it helps to stick really well. And this thing comes in 3 pieces, the one for the top, the bottom, and the middle piece. And let me show you how to put that on. It's pretty easy. And it's like putting on a screen protector that you've seen with the plastic screen protectors. And all you do is kind of peel it back, and it'll give you the directions on how. And this thing could be a little bit tricky because of the camera placement, but just go ahead and line it up and stick it down there. Very, very easy. And the bottom, you do the same. Make sure there's no dust on there. But if you do get some dust on there, I'll show you how to get it off and show you a tip how to get dust out from underneath these screen protector type of things when you get the dust underneath them. And here is the middle piece here. The best way to do is just align it from the top and keep the adhesive side on the back. And this is how I usually put on screen protectors as well. And then go ahead and peel it back and let it go ahead and suction down from here. And there it goes. Now, what you do is go ahead and take that squeegee and go ahead and squeegee all those parts out there, and you'll see little micro bubbles, a little bit bigger bubbles here in between. And go ahead and squeegee them out, and you can get most of them out. And sometimes just go ahead and use your finger and apply some pressure to it, and a lot of times that works too. So use the combination of both. It might take you about a minute or so to get these bubbles out, and it looks pretty good in between. Now, see that piece of dust that's underneath there? Go ahead and peel that up and use any kind of adhesive like Scotch tape or anything like that. Or you can use one of these home buttons here and just go ahead and take that adhesive part and put it to the piece of dirt or dust that's on the back, and it'll peel right off. And all you need to do is align that back and put it back on. And you might have to do this a couple times just to get the dust off of there. But you'll see right here that where that big piece of dust was now, it is completely gone. And that is a really good tip to do. A lot of times with screen protectors, they will give you little dust removers, which are basically just stickers. And you just stick it right underneath where the dust is and pull it right off and pull it back. So you may have to keep working at it to get all the bubbles out, but eventually the bubbles will go down and it looks really good. So you get full front and back protection. And if you put on a case, then you will get side protection as well, which I recommend. So you're going to get a full protection from it. But the clarity of the screen is amazing. It looks just like it did or better on the regular screen. So here's the GLAS.t Slim versus the last generation GLAS.t.R. And you can see the GLAS.t.R is on the right-hand side. And you can see that it is a little bit thicker. Really viewable-wise, it's pretty negligible, as you can see. You can see it if you really, really look for it. But where you're really going to feel it is in the hand and by weight when you're picking this thing up. Because the GLAS.t.R and the GLAS.t series, it did make your phone feel much heavier, and this one is noticeable when you have it in your hand, not really by looks. But for a lot of people, they want to know how much thinner it is. And you can see that the GLAS.t.R is on the left this time, and the GLAS.t Slim is on the right. So you can see the difference there, and you can see the differences with the rounded edges as well. For the rounded edges do come out a little bit farther, and there is the GLAS.t Slim. There is the GLAS.t.R. So it does make some difference there on the thickness, and you can see it, but you really have to look for it. But I really do think the GLAS.t.R still feels better in the hand because of the rounded edges. So I'm waiting for that GLAS.t.R Slim. So here is a big bolt, and you know, these things are really, really strong. And what I noticed that when I was testing this out though, as you can see just right there, you can tap on the screen, scratch it if you want to, but you can see where the big part of the bolt hit the corner of the GLAS.t Slim and it chipped it a little bit. But I guess that's better than it is if it was your screen. But see, that glass does chip on the corner right there, but that's better be your screen protector than your actual phone. So that's the big advantage of these things. And you can see here that you can scratch the mess out of these things, tap them, do whatever. So you know that in most regular, every day-to-day situations, this thing will not scratch or it will not let you down at all. And you can see how much I'm scratching this thing, and you can't see anything here. And really, in the end, there might be some chips here and there, and if you drop this on the front, or if you drop it, if it gets the impact of the screen, the screen protector will eat the actual impact of the screen, so you won't shatter your screen. So that is really good, and it's worth the price to protect your screen, since the iPhone 5 screen is pretty expensive to fix as of right now. So it also looks great with new cases like the Saturn and the other SGP products, or some of the other products out there from other manufacturers, and the GLAS.t.R Slim works just fine. So let me know what you think about the T Slim, or if you're just going to go and stick to your regular T or TR, and subscribe to my channel today, and thank you for watching this video.